Man, excuse me, I'm sorry. Hey y'all, this is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. Oh my goodness, we have had a super incredible past couple of days. We have been getting it in, met a lot of great people, met a lot of great people. I want to give a shout out to some of those people right now. I actually had a chance to sit and speak with them. Met a man by the name of Roy Will Be Roy. Okay, Roy Will Be Roy is just like one of my cousins. That was hilarious there. But I chopped it up with Slavic for the very first time. You know, I normally see him in Tony's. I said Tony's and Pedro's um, lives, and he comes in and speaks and things like that. But I got a chance to actually speak with Slavic yesterday. Bud Soda was there. A couple of other guys. The Driven Dad was there. Got a chance to. Well, I didn't get a chance to meet him, but he was there for a little bit. Okay, Pedro popped in. You all know Pedro. He popped in. We had a special guest. Tony did pop in, trying to answer these questions he was being bamboozled with. Okay, hey there, rideshare. How you doing, Steve? And people, as you know, before we get started, we have to go over the Get Upside Challenge. People, it is Monday. It's a brand new week, so I must update you guys and let you know where I am. People, if you are brand new, the Get Upside Challenge, okay? I challenge anyone else out there to do like me. I am only going to get upside gas stations for the remainder of the year, okay? I'm going to stack up all the money from all the cash back you get from the gallons that you are saving on, and I'm going to show you how much I have at the end of the year. But every single day as I get gas and it builds up, I will show you guys where I am each step along the way. Okay, so as of right now, people, in my wallet, there is $46. Where's the camera? $46.98. Okay, that's $46.98. So that is not a bad thing there. That is not a bad thing. I hope you guys are saving and doing like me. I know some people have. I have a few family members that are actually doing it now. So it could turn out to be something good, but the best part is you're actually putting something else back in your pocket, and that is the number one thing. Okay, we want to make sure people out there, anyone out there who does any content as far as gig things and driving, as and so forth, rideshare rodeo. There, Steve has a little thing going on. Okay, from April 1st through the 15th. Okay, please post a video or something encouraging safety. Um, you have a lot of viewers who are watching your videos. Do something to encourage safety that can help everyone else out there. Okay. I did a video and I didn't even know I did one. I just happened to catch something and it was in the time frame and I actually did that. So if you are a driver out there and you do content, please put out something about safety out there for everyone else out there that's watching and listening. We all do this job. So if you have pointers, some people are just joining in and they're brand new. They just signed up. They don't know all the things about driving. Share some things that they can that they should look out for, okay, and things that can actually help them when they're out there, okay. So that is the safety, okay, driver safety issue. I don't know if that's a challenge right there, Steve. If it is, if it's not a challenge, it's a challenge now. So challenge everyone who does a video to do that. I know, we challenge people to do other things. I think that that is something right there that is great that Steve did. Wants to challenge people to, be an ambassador. Okay, be an ambassador of safety. Yes, yes, yes. Which video is your safety video? It says I'm making a playlist. Oh, it says the video is from I think a day and a half ago. I think it says something about a car accident. Let me double check that there. I'll get that to you now. I'll let you know that there. Boom, 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 boom. Where is the editor? YouTube Studio. Let's go to videos. And it is the one that says wild car accident. And it says hot facts, hashtag hot facts with Robert Reese. And it has hashtag, I think, driver safety. I just added that on there maybe about 15, 20 minutes ago. Just so you can find it. Just so you can find it. Okay. Now, people, woo wee, it has been a man. There has been a lot going on these past couple of days. A lot of money has been made. I've been seeing a lot of things. There's been some. It seems the direction of topics for the past at least 3 days has been going into service and things like that. So, uh, I did a video last night. Okay, I did a video last night. Let's see what did Rice here say. He says it is a challenge. He said because people listen to the creators they like. He said so if everyone does one, they will appear in home feeds. Exactly. Got you there. Got you there. Now people. Now it's been switching over to service, and I did a video last night that uh, it answers a lot of questions. It answers a lot of questions out there. What service can do, why you do service, why you should think of this as service since it is a service job. I think the video last night showed exactly what it is, how you can benefit from it, and when you benefit from it, how it can like it's ridiculous. Okay, and then I did a video today. Okay, and where you see what service is all about. Okay, what service is all about. I did something that a lot of you guys would consider taboo. Okay, you would consider it taboo, and I will never do that. Well, because I actually did that. Okay, it rewarded me very well. Okay, so let me give you a rundown. Okay, so yesterday I had two trips that were $23 trips. Okay, little quick recap for those who don't know. There was an Asian gentleman, and he thought I was getting out my car like just to go out there and hello, hello, hello. He thought that I was going out there just to do service. Well, he told me I don't have to get out the car, so but my box is on the passenger seat, so I have to anyway. So I was explaining to him what my service is, and he said, "Oh, he said, oh." When I explained it to him, like this is what I do and this is what you get, he's never had service before. He's never experienced it in that way. So he actually did end up tipping extra. He gave me a tip alert. He already tipped, and then he tipped me extra. Okay, so that was that there. That was one. Turn my phone off. My phone was going on, and then we have there was another one that was there. The order right after that was a tip alert too, but those were two $23 trips yesterday. And was it two or no, two $23 trips at night and one $23 trip in the daytime, and then I got another $23 trip today. So that's four $23 trips in 2 days. Okay, and I dedicate that to service. The video today, I guarantee you guys should watch it. It is a huge, huge lesson for a lot of people, and it'll teach you how to handle this exact situation because it was my very first time, but I'm pretty sure it happens to everyone because part of it does happen all the time. It's just the other parts don't. Okay, email Steve about dumping last night. Did you see it, Steve? You got a message there, right there, right there, right there. Okay, and let me know what you guys think about the video yesterday and the one today. But as you see, the title of the video that I did put up today says $45. It says 45 average. Okay, so with the $45 average, I'll go ahead and break that down to you now. Let me go ahead and pull this up because I forgot to put the actual shots on the video, but luckily it's here on the phone. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Pull up Uber driver. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so today I was gonna do the normal just breakfast time. Okay. And then Oh, my daughter is crying right now. She had a bad day at school. I was gonna do the regular just breakfast time. I actually did, but I stopped way earlier simply because I still got 6 orders in. Okay, I got 6 orders in, and I only did 1 hour. Let me see what it says. 1 hour, 1.37 hours, right? So 1.37 hours, and then I had to go and I lost my bag. I actually lost my big birthday utility May, so I had to go drive and track that down. So that took some time. I had to make sure no one stole my bag, but at the same time, I got $61.30 in 1 hour and 37 minutes and 6 trips, and that's without the 45 cents that goes in for the for the 6 trips. So that right there turned that into $45.98 for the hour if you were going to break that down. Now, if I did not lose my box, I might have been able to. Well, it would have dropped. Obviously, it would have dropped, but I would have been I would have had a chance to actually try to fight and get that. But that did not happen at all. But it still worked out that way because I was actually able to save some time and then get back out for dinner time tonight. And I don't have to start early. I can actually start a little bit later. Okay, I can start a little bit later, and that is a okay. Okay, hold on. I'm on daddy duty. All right, all right. I am back. I am back. I am back. My little mama wants her Takis and had a bad day at school. So therefore, but we are back to now uh, we are back to how the conversation of everything has now switched to service. And I think the conversation has switched over to service because of what DoorDash pretty much did with the drivers on saying that if you don't accept the orders, it's gonna log you out. So now more drivers are actually driving now, and they're accepting the orders. Um, they now have to take some of these orders, and now the question is, what do we do for these orders that we have to take? And I think that's why it switched over to service, because there's a lot of people out there that think you should not be doing anything when it comes to service. They think that you should get paid extra because the service is the app and the platform that they are ordering their food from. So they think that is the service, but that's not service at all. The service comes from, the transport. When once you pick up the leg there, The service starts with you. They do the preparing and everything from the service part for it getting to the customer and everything else that goes on you. Now, there's a lot that you can do to fill in the blanks, and that's where everyone has their own personal, I guess their code of ethics and what they will do and what they will not do. But while you guys are still taking these orders, because now there's a lot of people who would have turned down a lot of these orders that they're taking, and so now that you're put in that situation, you do have to go ahead and do some service. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do all of this what you feel is extra, but simply if texting when they're super late, they're missing something, give them a call, things like that. These are things you should be doing normally, but now if you never really have done those things and you've avoided those things, you have to start doing those things. You have to add in some service. I was watching Moosh's Mushy Moo's video this morning. He dropped a video this morning, and something happened with him. He actually goes into the place. He picks up, like, he's picking up the right order. He's verifying they're giving him the right order. Then when he gets to drop it off, the lady calls him and tells him that it's not even her order. So what he did was he explained everything, and this is actually like one of the first times I've seen him actually do that. I left a comment on the video too and said that was the right thing to do. That was a good thing to do, to clarify everything with the customer, because that's what he did. Because the brunt goes down on him. I don't know if that lady took the tip away from him. He was worried about that, but I'm pretty sure she left it the same. He did say that he told her to call the restaurant to see if they were still going to be able to have it sent back out from another driver to get back to her home. So he did that, but see, he normally doesn't do that. Okay, so that was a time where he had to actually use some service in, and he was taking some orders that he normally would not have taken also. So it does come in, people, where you will have to start doing some service. Now, there is a line that can be drawn when, I guess, they're asking you to do something that's out of the norm, but no restaurant will put themselves in that situation to where there can be some type of lawsuit or anything that's going to put you into a weird one. The weirdest one is just filling the drinks. Outside of that, there's really nothing else they're going to ask you to do. I'll go ahead and talk about it now if people haven't saw. Hello, Daryl. He says, Steve, thanks for alerting me to this channel. I already subscribed when you sent out a weekly email. Thank you so much. Hey, Daryl. I'm going to talk about it now. So what happened to me today, and the video's out. If people want to actually see see it in action, you can go back and go ahead and look at this video. I went to pick up a Starbucks order. Okay, so it was a $3. It came out to be a $3.60 order. So I was figuring that, okay, they live like right around, or I was going to one of the office buildings right around the way. So I picked up the Starbucks. Roy will be Roy. Hello. So I'm watching the I go, I pick up the order, and then instantly once I hit start delivery, it said that I was there at the exact same place. So it said that I was dropping it off at the Starbucks. So I'm like, what? I'm dropping it off to Starbucks. Why wouldn't someone go inside and buy? So then I look at the note, and the customer put their address into the wrong spot. Okay. Now at that time, they gave me another order, which is directly across from the Starbucks, and it's a Panera Bread. Okay. So I'm like, okay, the Panera Bread's a $12 order. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I called the lady twice, no answer. So I left 2 voicemails. Okay. I left 2 voicemails. Okay. Part of the story. I left 2 voicemails, nothing. So I go inside to see if the Panera Bread is ready. I said, okay, this looks like it's going to turn into one of those DoorDash things to where you got to take one and then you can choose whichever one you want to do. So Panera Bread was not ready. So during that time, the customer called me, and I let her know that she put her address in the wrong spot. And because Panera Bread was closer, I got to take that order. I have to mark yours as delivered and then get this order over to you. Now, I have to drive and take the order to Panera Bread, take that one 2.5 miles out, then have to drive that plus go back to the person's house. So it end up being 10 miles all the way back. Okay. So when I got there, I had to let the customer know exactly what I did for them to get the order because it was a mistake. It was a mistake and they did order. So I was transparent and let her know all the steps I had to do just to get it back to her with the gas and the mileage and everything. I called customer support and let customer support know. Customer support had to speak with her and just to check that I did drop off the order so they didn't give me whatever the difference was for the miles. I did that. They did that. They confirmed that, and then I have to I have to clarify with the customer exactly what was going on, and because of that, I let her know that I'm trying to get compensated for, and I broke everything down what I did. And I said, normally a driver would have ate your food and took your food, and you would have not have got your food. I said because of my service, and this is all in the video. You guys can watch this. I told her because of my service, I did this, and I'm trying to be transparent with you so you know exactly what I'm asking for. So what happened was I got from that $3.60, I got a $20 tip from that person. Because I was transparent and broke down exactly what happened. This situation, most people would have said, I'm not doing that at all. I'm going to mark it as delivered here at the Starbucks, knowing that it was just a simple mistake that anyone can do. Okay, so knowing how to navigate that and speak to people in the right way, communicating with the customer service, doing all the steps that I knew that I had to do and filled in the blanks for them. And the customer got on board because they understood that I did a whole lot and I wasted time. Okay, and when I did that, I got a $20 tip because of it, and that was that was a good thing there because it was $3.60. Okay, now if that wouldn't have happened, just a regular trip from the Starbucks to her house, it was actually 5.4 miles. Okay, so that 5.4 miles would have maybe put that at like a $4.55 trip, a $5 trip, something like that, maybe even a $6.25 trip. But it ended up being a $23.60 trip. All you have to do is know how to assert yourself and know how to speak people, and it goes a long way. And all of that was customer service. She was probably mad because I actually did that, but that's what I did. And check this out. I made sure that I got the tip, and this is how. When you order, I know how when I order from that app, I know once you put in the tip, it's final and it goes straight through to the driver. It never happened for like 10 minutes. So I just stayed there parked, and then I just went to the door, and the boyfriend or whatever, he answered because he was there. And I let him know. I said, "Are you guys gonna do it through the app, or do you need my Cash App?" Or I said, "Because customer support's gonna call, and I'm just trying to avoid, phone calls and all the other stuff." And then he was like, "Babe, did you tip?" And she said, "I'm doing it now. Is he at the door?" And he was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "It's there." And then right when that happened, the tip was in there. Okay, so I had to actually go ahead and make sure and verify because that could have been what do they call it? Tip bait. That could have been a tip bait, but I made sure I covered my butt for the tip bait. Okay, people, that's something that normally people would not do all of that, but it turned out in my favor because it only allowed me to work an hour and 37 minutes and pull in. We add in the 45 cents for those 6 trips, 64, $65, just about there at $45.98 for an hour and a little bit less for the hour and a half. Okay, so that's what happened. And for those of you who just joined in, I lost Big Bertha Utilda May at Platt College. I lost my box. I set the box down, and when I went to my car, I left her sitting on a large planter, and I had to. Luckily, no one stole my box. I got there and I got my box back, but I had that happen too. I almost lost my moneymaker. There was no replacing that box. They don't even make that box anymore. So if I lose that box, man, that box was $75 when I bought it like 5.5, 6 years ago. Okay. It's no telling how much money that box has made me. Okay. No telling how much. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining in, I do see that there's a little bit of you guys here. The past couple of days has been it's been a lot of teaching in the videos. A lot of bad things have been happening that I've been able to correct. Um, like I said yesterday, there was a big thing, and it seems like the topic of discussion that's gone into customer service. That was the reason for that story right there. It seems that as far as the people who are rejecting the orders, they're being forced to do some of these orders, and now they're questioning themselves on what they should do as far as service. And I guess the question is, what type of service do you get with what you pay? Now, me personally, I have never understood, like, I never understood that there was a difference in service because of pay. Um, I never understood that. And I thought the service was the service. Now, check this out. Now, while I was a personal training director, okay, we had different levels of training, right? We had like, like $59, $69, $79, $89, right? Now, you would think there's a difference in the training when you're buying a certain price, right? No, there's no difference. Trainers just charge a certain price, and some trainers don't know anything, and they just talk someone in to paying for a higher price. Like that's pretty much the same exact thing to me here. The exact same thing. So there's no difference in the service when it comes to the price. The difference comes from the service that you actually do. Um, when you're operating, a lot of people actually don't go through scenarios that can happen from a customer standpoint and role play with themselves. They don't do that. Most people think doing things like this is weird, and this job is just a delivery job, and why would you be role playing? Because you deal with so many different doors, there's a possibility that anything can happen. Okay. And meaning by that, I'll give you this story. I was actually on the internet last night looking through, and it was some DoorDash news. Now, I guess it was DoorDash and Lyft. I guess the person that has a DoorDash and Lyft account, okay, this person was going around and robbing people and doing all this stuff, and then he was placing orders and having the people bring food to him, and he assaulted people like that. You never know when you're going to be delivering to somebody and someone's going to try to assault you. It will happen, people. Stuff like this happens. So you gotta go through. Obviously, you can't go through assaulting yourself in a role play. But I'm just saying that there are situations out there that you need to work on. And if you're not training yourself for any situation, you're gonna find yourself in a situation that you're just asked out. Excuse my French, but I'm in America. You're just asked out. So says agreed. You should always provide the best service regardless of tip. Some people just suck and don't tip, and that's it. And because there's so many people out there, you never know what door you're coming to. There's a happy person, a sad person, there's a suicidal person, there's someone that loves to talk to people, someone that hates balls going in their yard, someone that hates their job. No matter what job they get, they hate their job. There's so many different people out there, but so many of these people who have like traits like that, when it comes down to service, they all might think the same way. That's what I want. So a lot of people throw that small percentage out because they think that percentage is not worth including. Well, if you include that small percentage right there, that's an untapped resource of revenue that you could be bringing into yourself. People, you got to start thinking about this and thinking about every single address as a potential step in the right direction. And don't like think that every single person you're going to come to, or and let's say if you got burned, you say you got burned one day, don't think that that person's going to burn you again. It may not have been a burn. What you think was a burn was, man, someone to cash app them the money that they owed them, and all they had was that to get them something to eat, and they don't have a car, so they have to get something to eat, and the food place is too far. So what they did was order some food. They didn't burn you. They were just like, man, I'm just paying for the service today. I'm just paying for the service today. I'll get them back next time. That's probably what it was. You can't go into every situation thinking someone burned me, someone's trying to tip bait me. I don't take orders in this area because this area is bad. People or the area doesn't look good, it's run down. People, you'll be surprised where people live. The outsides might look a certain way, people, but you never know how people have the inside of their place. Okay, you never know. There's people out there right now that drive buckets and Datsuns right now that look beat up. I have a buddy. Okay, his name is Red. He drives a little bucket, he's bigger than his car, and it looks jacked up. But guess what? He doesn't care, because guess what? When you go to his house, you see why he don't care. You see why. He don't care. He doesn't care. So people don't, be open to going to certain areas. I know some people. I was watching a video not too long ago, and the gentleman that was doing the video, he was actually going over like the real estate in the area. He was like doing a John Taffer like bar rescue type deal. And I was like, what is this dude doing here? He's looking at he's looking at Robert B. Drone. You're all right. You're all right. He was doing the John Taffer thing. He was looking at the income in the area and all of these things. And I was like, wow. But some people do that. It like that actually works for some people. But not me, not me. I'm more of a get myself out there type of person, because I feel like I can adapt in any type of situation and overcome anything that comes my way. So I like to get out there and just see, because you never know what's going to be behind that door. Now, I have some people that, like, when I'm going and doing these orders, you sit and talk to these drivers, you sit and talk to them, and you see, like, when I'm watching these lives and things, I see people out here that are like, man, I'm only doing orders that cost this much. And I'm like, man, and then they say they're out all day long. And I'm like, man, you can shorten up your day a little bit if you just took some of those, but to each his own, to each his own. Math is math, math is math. If it all comes down to the same thing, it all comes down to the same thing. Now, I want to bring up one more time. Some people have just joined in. Robert B. Drone, Rideshare Rodeo Steve there. Okay, there is a challenge right there to creators who do videos like what we do. Okay, and it's to put a video out for safety awareness. Do something for safety awareness. We all have people that watch. It'll be a good thing to spread it out there to make sure everyone is safe. So if you know someone that you watch and they haven't heard that, go ahead and put that into their comment box. Do something else like that. Said best tippers in New Orleans all live in the blue collar or less income areas. Probably because many of them work in hotels, bars, and such. Yeah, he says, Dash Theory, welcome Dash Theory, welcome Dash Theory. I subscribe to your channel, man. I hope you didn't carry those 24 packs of water in those sandals, man. I was like, man, if he dropped one of those, that big toe is gone. But he says some people value time, some people value the dollars per mile, to each their own. Yes, yes, yes. That is what I say. And that's why I tell people the best thing to do with this is to get out there and see exactly what works for you. You got to see what your niche is. Everyone doesn't have the same niche. You know what I mean? My best niche is my service. Because my service can't let me down. I'm always going to be on time for the most part. It's always going to be nice and friendly and polite, things like that. That's pretty much what my best. That's what my best asset is to that I think is my service, and how I can relate to people. Um, that's why I tell people to open themselves up and talk a little bit more, things like that, because the more you interact, the more will rub off on you, and that also helps with you in your deliveries. Simply because you are delivering to all of these different people. You deliver to punk rockers and people that just are strong in the reggae, and you deliver to hoarders houses and all type of things. Okay, so you got to be able to know a few things about a few things when you're doing this job. That is a big tip. Now, Dash Theory, I see you're doing your thing. You do a lot of apps, man. You do a lot of apps. How many apps do you actually do? Because I think maybe I saw in that the ice bucket video. Was there at least five in there? At least five different apps that you go down on? Because that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous there. But you are a soldier. You're out there getting it. You are a soldier, and I hope you get to 1,000 subs. I see you at 800 something there. I'm trying to go ahead and join you. I saw you last week. You popped in my radar last week, but I got a chance to really watch that video yesterday. I have a question. Has anyone seen? Okay, there's a channel called Dough Dash or something like that, or Dash Dough, and this Dasher is out there showing showing the pay stubs, and they're making 1,200 in weeks, 1,500, and they're not in California getting Prop 22. So they're out there getting it, and the person works in the morning time. But there's 23 videos up, so I don't know if the videos are misleading where they only go for those weeks, or if that's a constant thing. And I was just trying to see if anyone has seen. It's called like DoorDash. Let me type this up really quick. Let me type this up for you guys. What it's called. Let me see this really quick. So I know exactly where I saw this at. Oh yeah, Dodash. Yeah, DOUGHDASH. Dodash. So I was wondering if anyone else has seen any of those videos, because I don't question anyone's proof that that's what they actually made, but I don't know the frequency, because they're pretty much putting it out there like specifically on DoorDash. It's like that. Now on DoorDash, I'm guessing that's when you're a um you're a top dasher, right? You're a top dasher. You can just dash anywhere and just log in whenever you want. So you're active. I do know they said that they drive in the morning time also, but it was a channel that just popped up, and I was like, wow, I've never seen that video from someone on DoorDash actually with footage of the actual pays in the weeks of all this money there. So if anyone wants to see that, I saw that on DoorDash, and it just popped up out of nowhere. Okay, it just popped up out of nowhere. Now, Dash Theory, how tall are you? You seem like you're around my height. I'm a 6'4". You were sitting on that ice bucket, and that dude, you were just about as tall as that guy. Says I Dash Theory says TV does very good breakdown and earnings plus TV quote John. I got Intercart, but I don't count on them for anything. Fully agree. Yes, I did see that in the very beginning. Okay, oh, he said 5'10". Hey man, you look bigger on camera, G. Let me tell you. Or you got a strong back. The way you were setting up, you got a strong back, boy. You would have been one of the first ones picked. But I did hear you say on Instacart, don't work. It's not worth counting on. Okay, now tell me this: has Instacart gotten better or worse since COVID? Well, actually, since COVID is going out, is it worse, or are people ordering more on Instacart, or are they ordering less? Is it more like small runs now because everyone's doing it? People are using it as like a convenience store at times. But I got much power to you on doing that Instacart. I'm not doing it. I'll leave that to you. You got the arms for it. I saw it. You can do Instacart. I'm not doing that. I'm no more 3-story floors where people will not help me with all them waters. Okay, and you have strong toes if you can carry them waters on those toes. He said Instacart. He said Instacart gets worse. Steve said Instacart gets worse every day. Wow. Now, is it the pay on Instacart that's going down, or is it the pay, or what is it? Okay, he said I only really hear small okay Instacart orders. The tips don't usually make it worth it. Oh, you know why? You know what? I'm guessing because it's Instacart and it's the grocery store, so they kind of think you are the grocery store in a way. Something like that. They pretty much think you are the real grocery store. So they're like, well, the grocery store is just doing it so That's pretty much it. I don't got to tip them. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now, see, Steve says the base pay, pool tips, and long shops for nothing in pay. Wow. So how does that? So how does that compare to ship? How is that pay comparable to ship? Hey, and while we are doing that, I'm going to share this with you guys really quick. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to share something with you guys real quick. Well, I have to put it on the video file, but I have to put it on the video file. But we got some new music. Got some new music coming in. This is by Navy 380.
Yeah, boy! Y'all ready for the hot facts of the day? Facts of the day. Hot facts of the day.
I like smoothness. I'll go ahead and take that off now. Go ahead. But that just went up there. People, I put that up. That's gonna be I'm gonna try to have that set for something that can pop in before Hot Facts with Robert Reese plays live. We can have that playing there. Steve says ship rocks. Says ship changes the base pay depending on the distance you drive and the size of the order. He said also says how long they think it's going to take for you to shop it. Okay, okay, okay. So that's how that works there. So now, it's all in guesstimation. It's all the estimation, all the guess. Now, whoo, it's all grocery store and shipped is in Walmart, right? Is that what shipped is? Is it Walmart? I'm guessing ship orders, if it's better than Instacart, what you gotta what it's like averages of what like 20 something dollar orders. Okay, okay, okay. Oh wow, Walmart, Target. Okay, so the superstores, the ones that have the superstores, not bad. Now, do you get small? Do you get like small like bodega markets or some like in you okay, Robert Jones said, okay, yes, all right. You even get some of the small ones. Says Shipped also offers different bonuses almost daily. So you can get an extra 15 to $50 depending on the order types you are doing. Oh wow. Okay, you know what? That's pretty smart for them to do that because someone would get pretty bored with trying to actually do groceries all day. You would get bored and mad all day. So in order to make it worth it, that makes a lot of sense. Throw daily goals out there and things on how you can make money. That's actually a good idea to keep people from thinking about the grind of the grocery store. Hmm. Now, on average with Ship, how long are you actually in there doing the shopping on average? Because that's really good to know. If I might sign up for Ship if it's I might sign up. I say no to groceries, but you know the Lone Ranger always wants to make a little something extra. He always does that. Says base pay between 6 and 15. Tips can be $0 to $30 depending on the base. And then I'm guessing well, it's a service based thing. Obviously, if if you're good with people will tip you in cash at the door and things like that. Okay, okay, that is not bad. But he says okay. He says tips can be 0 from 30. Okay, $30 on top of the base. Man, man, what's the highest shipped payment you've received versus an Instacart? This will help me break that down a little bit more. This will help me break that down a little bit more. If there's anyone else out there that does anything else that like I do my thing and I'm I do it there, but I will always be open. I will always be open. Fly Fish Nate, what's up, man? That is a hilarious name. I'm never gonna forget you, Fly Fish. Fly Fish Nate. But you know, it's a whole year. In a whole year, you never know what you're gonna add in, things like that. I have to sign up for well, I'm not gonna do it, but I would have to sign up for Instacart again. I just let it go. I didn't do any orders. I would have to sign up for some of these some of these apps again. Grubhub still to this day, I still have not they always say they're too busy. And when I go out, there's only like one Grubhub driver. I ran into one last night. And by the way, the video from yesterday, where I said whoever can guess my Thor's hammer, whoever can guess what device that was, the dasher I met, well, the Grubhubber I met last night, um, Richie Salazar. Richie Salazar, I think is his name. He got it right. It was a flip. It was a flip video. Okay. It was a flip video. We used to use those when MySpace was in. He won the $10. He got the $10. He actually did that. Uh Robert B. Drone says, why do customers always put cash tip but then there's no cash tip? You know what? I don't know. But Steve just said, let me see if Steve might have a better answer for that. Steve said $150 tip, highest on ship right before Christmas because it took the time to contact them. Okay, all that. Okay. And Lego set was out, but then send a picture of it. Okay, and I was choose. All right, all right. Tip alert, tip alert, tip alert, tip alert, tip alert. It says target orders are easy. Small order done in 15 minutes. Big orders around 45 minutes. Okay, so those 45-minute orders is when you're getting your money in. Now, compared to Instacart, is Ship more consistent with the $20 orders, or is Instacart give you more big orders because it's more ridiculous? Because it's more ridiculous. Because if Shipped is just more consistent with the pay, that makes a whole lot more sense to work for them. That makes a whole lot more sense. $5 cash tip because the last dasher 30 minutes prior only brought the breviage. Ooh. And you got, oh, wow. So a driver forgot the rest of the order and you brought the rest of it in. Wow. Says exactly, John. He says, plus tell you every aisle number, every item is in. Oh, wow. Oh, they do that. They do that on Ship. Oh, wow. So you're just pretty much Shipped is actually more of a it's more easy. It's more easy to shop. It's more easy to shop. You're just following the course like you're in the warehouse. Everything is there. So he says Shipped in my market is always consistent. Okay, so see, all right, I might actually do that. I might actually sign up for Ship. I know it's groceries. I know I say no, but I just might just have it signed up and just so I can have it in the back pocket. I might pull it out on a rainy day when I'm feeling spontaneous. But does Ship have you do like when I know when I signed up for Instacart all those years ago, we had to sign up and you had to do like a trial run, you had to do like a demo run before you actually did your thing. Is Ship like that? It says easier, but shoppers have higher expectations of quick and clean. Okay, 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 okay. Now, when I was when I was my first impression of Shipt, I thought you didn't have to shop. Now, is that just like just the Walmart or orders? They bring them to your car, or how many grocery stores actually do you are you guys contracted with where they already have the groceries already there and they bring them to your car, or you just go and pick them up at the pickup area and then you load them in your car? How many grocery stores are like that compared to shopping for the actual groceries? That is what I want to know there, because that will help me out a lot with choosing if I want to do that or not. If I go to a spot and all the orders are just there and they just put them inside the trunk, or they're already bagged and all you do is just put them inside your car. He says, okay, guys, I've got a Chinese restaurant that is $20 going 8 miles. I'm taking it. That's not bad, Rubber B Drone. That's $20 right there, and that's 8 miles. Yes, you take that. Don't turn that down. Now, there are some people that turn things down like that because they say, oh, the place where I'm going to, they're not going to give me a tip on top of that. Man, you better take that $20, run while you still got something in your hand. Shoot, 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 shoot. That is all I know. Now, drivers in my area, the Valero gas station right now is at they all did drop, but it's at 17 cents a gallon on Get Upside, okay? And all the other ones by the mall where it's busy, they are all floating around 15 to 16 cents cash back. The other spots around here, you guys, are only about 10 to 11 cents. So if you want to put a little bit more back, do some driving over this way, people. And Chicago Pasta House has been a very busy place, not by me. I've been doing some other deliveries, but other drivers have shown me their app, and Chicago Pasta House is super busy right now, people. So make sure you stay around. He says he got a trial run. He says got a trial run, but your first 10 orders, they give you more access to better orders. Or like already, okay, have a 5-star rating. All right. So you do a trial run and you do your thing, you don't mess up, you end up doing a little bit more. Steve says he says plus he says okay, let Robert know that okay, Ship allows you to use your personal gas and point accounts with every customer per. Oh wow! So you can something up there. So you can actually use your like your Vons card and all those cards. You can actually use all of that stuff and actually save for the people. Oh, that's not bad. Wow. So you are benefiting yourself up with all these points at these places. He says, depends on your city, but in my market, most Safeway orders are delivery only. Okay, Safeway. So are you up in like the Washington State area? Are you up there? Where are you located at? Safeway. Vaughn's Petco. Oh, Petco. Okay, Vaughn's Petco Target. And the points go to your personal account. That is not bad at all. That is not, and Vons is good because you can get Vons gas too, so that's not bad. That is not bad. Huh? Shift is something that I think I may look into. I do know that I saw or I've seen a few other gig tubers out there doing Ship. I did see a few of those. I think that's something I might be willing to look into. Man, that is awesome right there. Well, now is any questions anyone has for me out there? I know Dash Theory, you might be relatively new to my channel here. My channel is relatively new, so that's how I know that all the way. I'll go ahead and knock that out the box right there. Um, but if you can, go ahead, take a look at a couple of videos, man. See what I do. I try to go out there and give a good representation of what a day is out what a day out there is like. You know, oh, Dash Theory TV is in Phoenix. Okay, my brother. Okay, I was in Phoenix. My brother lived in Phoenix over there by Grand Canyon University. I have a buddy out there, and his son goes to one of the top high schools there. He plays basketball. That area, yeah, you can make some money right there. You can make some money in Phoenix. Yes, yes, yes. You can make some money in Phoenix. But if you get a chance, go ahead and drop in on my channel. See if you like what you see. I try to make sure I do a little bit of everything. I try to answer questions. hmm I try to see if I can answer questions. I see other people getting on their channels also. So like if I'm watching a video and like I see someone with a question, I try in my videos actually have that scenario happen to where I can actually teach it and show it. So just in case that person did watch my video, they actually saw that thing happen. Um, I kind of look for the worst things to happen just so I can show people how to do it. Okay. Um, bye, Ava. They see you, mamas. They see you. She's hilarious. Yeah, I don't plan for it, but I kind of hope for a bad situation. One that's going to challenge me in a way to where I can lose my cool or break character or break what I'm supposed to do. I look for those things to happen just so I can show someone that there is a way to get out of them. But for the most part, I'm out there grinding. I'm out there grinding. I'm taking what I got to take. Okay, I'm taking names and I'm putting them on that chalkboard and I'm out there. Now, there's a lot of challenges going on out there. People are dishing out there to people, and I like them because what it does in this gig economy thing, it keeps all of us on our toes. Okay, so you know, people, I'm gonna be throwing darts at people that I know I can throw darts at because that's keeping them fired up because they're firing it back at me and it's keeping me fired up. Okay, so that's how I do my thing there. I like to ignite a little bit, not add fuel to the fire, but just keep it, man. It's bam, 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 bam. I like that, and it's all friendly. Thank you, Dash Theory. Thank you, Dash Theory. I like uh I like these things, competition, and it's not a competition about I'm better than you or this and that. This is just all about, hey, I'm Wendy's, I'm Burger King, I'm McDonald's, I'm KFC, I'm Popeyes. It's just that everybody has a good time, and everybody preaches and promotes what they do. You know what I mean? And it's a really good thing to, just put some people on edge a little bit, keep people a little bit more busy, hop in and pop in people's lives when they're doing them. And they're like, oh, how do you know I was here? Yeah, just popping up like that. Yeah, man. He said we help keep each other lifted. That is the main thing. Because I'll tell you this, sometimes when you're sitting inside your car, and let's say you're not a radio person and you don't like music and you don't like to listen to podcasts or listen to things like that, you get really bored, man. You get really bored and want to go home. You got to entertain yourself. And so knowing that when I watch a video and I hear someone say something and I know like that shot is directed like directly at me, I'm like, okay, touche. Let's play some tennis right here. Boom, let's go ahead. Handle this forehand. Boom, handle that forehand. Let's go ahead and handle that. So I like that. I like that a whole lot, and I'm meeting a whole lot more. It seems like every day I'm meeting a new person in this whole genre. I didn't think that the genre was this vast, man. This is ridiculous right here. I'm having fun. I'm smiling. Look, I'm smiling. You normally don't smile at your job. You know what I mean? You don't smile at your job and do things like this. This is hilarious. I'm finding people that do things that I completely have never thought about doing it, and I'm seeing it work. So, it's entertaining to me. This is all must-see TV for me. So I appreciate everybody out there that's putting out stuff, and I see names of people that go in all these other people's lives, and they're showing support for everyone. I like to see that too. So thank you to everyone, and this is a thank you from me and everyone else that does this type of work to deliver it to you guys. I see you guys in like all the videos and all the lives, so that's pretty cool right there. That there is a group that you guys watch and that you guys go in with. So it's kind of cool to be in one of those groups. Never been in a gig group. Never been in a gig group. I never even knew it existed. I just thought I knew people when I saw them doing deliveries, and I'm picking up at the same spot they were. I didn't think it ran this deep, but I'm glad I stepped in the door. I sure am glad I stepped in this door. Okay, people. So we have some tip alerts out there. I had some people that's $423 orders in 2 days exactly. 2 days, less than 2 days to be exact. Hopefully tonight when I go out there and do my thing. But thank you guys for watching today. This was Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Okay, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. Every now and then it will be an hour and a half, people. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Trying to hit 1,000 subs, people. Help your boy out there, okay? See you later.